Hi everybody, Gaming Grandad here, Little Gaming Grandad here, and we've got another video. Now, as promised, I've got the second part of my game room tour. Now, if you've not seen part one, please go and check that video out, because what you're going to see now, some of it might make sense regarding the turning shelves. So let's go and take a look. Well, welcome to the games room. I'll just give you a quick spin round, show you around the room quickly, and then we'll do a little in-depth video. I haven't done a game room tour for over a year, so it should be completely different to you than the last video I made. I made a lot of changes. I still have the best person there. Gotta have Elvis. Nice big cup of tea up there, look. Here we are, the first shelves. You see they go right the way along now. Now, before, those top shelves were for PC, but I've had to move the PC somewhere else because I needed more room for my favourite system, the Xbox. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I find it a little bit hard to hold the camera and record. Now, I kept a little bit of room for PCs, just this little shelf here, for any new any new PC games I get. This one is for the Atari ST, so I should put that where it belongs soon. So yes, I thought I'd keep this little area for new PC games. So I'll just go through these, and as you can see, they're too deep, which I don't really like doing it too deep, because you don't get to see the artwork like that. See, I'd like to be able to front them up. I've seen lots of game room tours where they front up the games, and I think they look a lot better. But if you haven't got the space, you can't do it, unfortunately. You can see this is shelf 2. Again, doubled up. Now, as you can see, these pop boxes are empty. And the simple reason for that is my grandkids have the figures. They've had them for birthdays and Christmases and whatever. But they gave me the boxes. And eventually, when they're fed up with these figures, because you know what kids are like, they get bored, they'll end up giving them to me, and I'll put them back in the original boxes. So that's what I should do with them. Little Xbox lights there, they're nice little things. I need to put them on. 3 more empty boxes. Three. Xbox 360. Again doubled up. I won't go through everything because it just takes far too long. If you want to see some of the games, just pause the video. A lot easier. This is a special edition Halo 4 for the Xbox. This is Superbike World Championship, and this is the steel tin limited edition. Now, if you've seen the first video that I've done, you will see that these shelves do turn and move from left to right. More empty boxes. A Nintendo cup someone donated to me. PlayStation glass. Love that glass. A Dalek. Exterminate. A few Space Invaders badges. Pac-Man badges. Birthday card. I kept that one because of the pad. And here we are with the Wii. Again, doubled up. Sad but true. Wish I didn't have PS3. These are the ones that are ready to go on eBay. I think some of these were donated by Retro Bear. Thank you, Russ. These ones are ready to go on the shelves. I haven't had time to put them in the right alphabetical order at the moment, but I will do. PS2, quite a few PS2 titles. I think that's one of my biggest collections at the moment. Now let's go over to these shelves and see what's on here. Now these are the 5 1/4 floppy disk for the Commodore 64. And we have a Video 3000 and also an Atari 2600. I think they call that the Junior, don't they? Here is the Acertronic MPU 1000. The Binatone Colour TV Game Mark 10. Great little system, that one. Lovely little controllers. And an Atari 400. In need of a bit of love and care because it's in a bit of a mess. So I've got to clean that up. It shouldn't look that colour. And then we have the VC4000. Got quite a few cartridges for that. Again, a nice little system. And the grandstand 5000 colour. This is the Socrates. It's an educational system, but this was quite early for being wireless, so that was quite good in its time. Not much software around for it, but some. One of my favourite systems, one of my first systems, the Commodore 64, and then we got the Commodore Plus 4, great little machine that is. The Amiga 600. I did have a 1200, but unfortunately I sold it long before I started collecting. And we have an Acorn Electron, fully complete that one. Great little system again. Commodore 1541 disk drive, fully working, great little thing. And the Commodore 64, I think they called that the S, didn't they? Commodore 64S, the new shape. And now we have a few educational systems. We have the VTech Smile Pro, VTech Flash, and the VTech Smile. Now, a lot of people say, why do you collect these educational systems? Yes, they do play educational software, but they also play games as well. They've got their own cartridges. They've got cars and a lot of Disney games. VTech Smile again. What a fantastic controller that is. Look at that. Can you imagine receiving that as a kid? Lovely, lovely. And then we have a cheap looking Zone 40. It's a wee rip-off really. And the Zone 100. But if you're a collector, you have to get them all. Here's the main man, Elvis. Now in this cupboard, in that basket, there is some handhelds. Because if you've noticed, I've not displayed my handhelds at the moment because I've got no room for them. So I will be doing another video on them. This is what my son put in. It controls various banks of sockets, so you don't have to have all the machines on at one time. So that's handy. My fantastic fridge. No, that's not my fridge. That's my fridge. A few beers in it. Nice bit of cheese. Love a bit of cheese. Milk. I don't mind milk. Marmite peanut butter. Lovely. That's my fridge. Right, let's have a look at some of the systems. Look at that down there. This is all full of systems, this side of the room. And the first system we see is the Sega Dreamcast, and below it is a karaoke system. Now, it's obsolete now, it doesn't do anything, but it's a nice little collector's item. Now we see we've got 3 Saturns. 1 Saturn, 2 Saturn, and 3 Saturn. And the reason we got 3 is the first one is the model Mark 1, as they called it, which was the first Saturn that came out. It had all the lights and everything. It was the best model. And then this is the Japanese version that's been modded. So it plays every region. So with different coloured lights show you what region it's going to be playing. So that's a good system. And this is the Sega Saturn Mark II. Now this was a cheaper model because Sega didn't sell well in Europe, so they decided to make them cheaper. Now we've got 2 Nintendo 64s here. This one is the Japanese version that only plays Japanese titles, and obviously this one is the UK version or Europe version that plays everything else. Sega Mega Drive 2. Nice little system. PlayStation 1, or PlayStation as that one's called. And this is the PlayStation 1. Nintendo NES, and this is the Nintendo Famicom, and that's a disc system. That plays in Nintendo discs, and that plays the cartridges. Nice little controllers. And it was made to sit on like that. Here we have the Nintendo Super Famicom. Now this is the Japanese version. No, it's not. This is the European version of the Famicom, because I've got two, which we'll see in a minute. And this is quite a nice thing. This is the Nintendo GameCube sound system. There's two other speakers that go with it, but I haven't got them displayed. So that's a nice thing to get. And I got it at last, my orange Nintendo GameCube. And this one is modded. And this one plays GameCube Wii from an SD card. So you don't have to use the disc if you don't want to. So I'm glad I got it in the end, because I've got the other colours of the GameCube. Now this one is the Japanese, or should I say modded, Super Nintendo system. And that plays all regions. Here we have a Mega Drive. Great system. And what's on top of that is a unit, so it plays Master System cards and also Master System cartridges. So that's a nice little system to have. Quite pleased with that. I might be getting a Sega Genesis from a good friend of mine over in the States. And then we have the Mega CD. I got this for Christmas as well from my daughter. I've been after one of these for ages. Sega Master System 2. I haven't got a Master System 1. I keep meaning to get one, but I haven't got one at the moment, which is unusual because I used to sell them in the shop, but I never get one. Never kept one, shall I say. And here we have the Action Max, and that is a laser gun shooting game for CRT TVs. The Wii. Now this Wii has been modded again, so it plays GameCube and Wii games from SD card. And this is the Wii U I got for Christmas. Nice white controller with it, so I'm really pleased with that. Really good condition. Now this little beauty is the Retron 5, which I'm giving one away in my little competition that I'm running. Who can make gaming granddad spend the most amount of money? Great looking system, great little controller. So if you want to win one of these bad boys, you know what to do. PC Engine. I just repaired this actually because it didn't work. And the TV 4-way video game. Nice little controls on the sides. I've not plugged this one in yet, so I'm not really sure what it does. Well, I know roughly what it does, but... And last at the moment is... I've forgotten what this system is, to be honest. Oh, bugger. It's like a little Pong thing anyway. And we have the TV playing a Mega Drive game, Fire Shark. So let's take a look at these ones, shall we? A nice little PlayStation light at the top there. and an Xbox Lite, Xbox One X, Sony PlayStation 4 Pro, and this is a Chrome shell for a PS3. Now I've modded this one, so again that plays quite a lot of systems, quite a lot of games. PS2 and PS2 Slim. Lovely machine, this one. The 3DO Gold Star, and my favourite, the Panasonic 3DO. Great little system that is. And you've seen this before in videos, my Crystal Xbox that I've modded. It lights up, does all sorts of bits and pieces. Again, it's got a 2 TB hard drive in. And the Xbox 360, again I modded this, so that has a 2 TB hard drive in it as well. My PC, can't remember the specs, so I won't go into them. Hard drive with all bits and pieces on it. Oh, these are the hard drives for the PS4 and the Xbox. They're both 8 TB them. And here we have an Indian looking after the place for me. And a drive bay, 5 drives that can hold. In fact, it's got 5 drives in it already. Bits and pieces, pens and remotes, and here's little gaming granddad. Hello, little gaming granddad. Mouse and keyboard for the Mac. And here's another Indian. And here's gaming granddad's cap. Another Indian up there. I love that one with the horse. And R2D2. This is what's on top of the shelf. You can see the pops there with the figures in there. These are the ones that kids have brought me, so that's why them ones are particularly in there. C64 Mini, Star Wars Heroes, some more pops, Crash Bandicoot controller holder, Sonic, that plays Sonic tunes, that's good. An Xbox, oh sorry, a Wii Black, GameCube Black, another Wii with a skin, GameCube Silver, and a GameCube Mauve, and a Space Invaders game at the back, and Darth Vader phone. There's a phone that is. Great thing it is. Few Xbox One games and PS4 games. PlayStation lamp there, and a Pac-Man lamp. DVDs at the top. That my grandson didn't want anymore, so he just said he'd put it in the machine in the games room. Xbox game. This is an Xbox 360 HD hard drive. I meant to say Xbox DVD player. White Xbox there. A couple of limited editions. Gears of War, Medal of Honor. A lovely aqua blue PS2 and a silver PS2. And a few PS3s. We've got a red, a white, a blue that I've done a video on the other week, and a black. DVDs up the back. A lovely PS2 pink, and inside that is everything that is in it is immaculate. The whole thing is in there, and it's sitting on a PS2 Slim. This is a pink TV that belongs to my granddaughter Chloe, and that's a figure Declan didn't want it anymore, so he put it in the games room. PSP games, a few along there, and last but not least, Dreamcast, and these are some Japanese Dreamcast. A lamp there, coloured lamp. And Grandad's chair. And when it's a little bit darker, I'll show you the lights working, because I've got some lights all around this room. Got a cloth lamp there and a LED strip. I've got these that light up, and I've also got strip lights underneath the bench that all lights up along there, and behind this. Before, I used to have all the cables running behind these, but the cable management was terrible, so I decided to drop the cable management and take all the cables out, and if I want to play a system, I just go to a box and get the cables and set it up separately. There you go, Sega Mega Drive, original Xbox, Wii U, GameCube. I'll play this system for argument's sake. Make say all this cable management. They're all nice and neat in these boxes. I know exactly where to get them, and they're all there through all these systems. I think it's a lot easier. Here's what it looks like lit up. Sorry about the ladders. That's at the back of the consoles. That was our old disco cloth that we used to have on front of the disco. Lights underneath the desk. I like the way that backlights lights up. That looks really nice. And there's the other side of the room. And Pac-Man lit up. I think it looks quite nice. Lights up all the bits on the top of the shelf. Look, looks nice, I reckon. Little disco ball going there. That's a little USB one. Well, what did you think of the room tour? I hope you liked it. I hope it's inspired some of you out there to do some different things in your rooms, apart from just stacking up games, you know, lighting and all sorts of things. Makes the room a hell of a lot better. And those spinning shelves, I've had lots of response from people saying they like the idea of them turning shelves that move right and left. So I'm sure you can come up with some better ideas, because that's what you all need. Share ideas around, and we can come up with some great game rooms out there. Anyway, this is Gaming Grandad saying goodbye. But before I do, I'd like to just say, if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon. That way you'll be notified of my up and coming new videos. And all I'm going to say is stay safe. Bye from me, bye from Little Gaming Grandad. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.